What's up, my fellow fishies, my Pisceans, and welcome, guys. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a phenomenal day. So this is just going to be an energy update for where Pisces is, what Pisces needs to hear. I'm going to let Source bring out the cards and talk about what Source wants to talk about here. I'm not giving it a subject, but I just want these to be as short and sweet as possible. I don't want them to be super long and detailed. It's just they take so long to do the detailed readings. So I'm just going to get this short and sweet reading out for you guys. And if you're interested in any of my other readings, I do have a whole bunch of pick a card readings. They go a little bit more into depth on things that are going on. I just recently uploaded a love reading as well. So make sure you guys do check that out. Please like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification button down below. And yeah, let's get started, guys. So, what does Pisces need to know, Source? How can we help out Pisces with their journey? What topic do you want to talk to Pisces about? What do you want to bring up for them, to bring into light for them, Source? How can we help out Pisces? What do you want to tell Pisces? This is general reading for Pisces. What do you want to tell Pisces, Source? How can we help out Pisces? What does Pisces need to know? How can we help out Pisces? What does Pisces need to know? Alright, let's get into it. What does Pisces need to know, Source? What do you want to tell Pisces? How can we help them out this week? Okay, this is way too many cards. What does Pisces need to know, Source? One card at a time, please. Not a whole stack. What does Pisces need to know? How do you want to help out Pisces? Pisces, are you just being stubborn this week? What does Pisces need to know? I know, because I'm a Pisces, so what does Pisces need to know? How can we help out Pisces, Source? Wow, y'all are not ready for your information, huh? Pisces, what does Pisces need to know, Source? One card at a time, okay. Thank you. Finally, a card. What else do we need to tell Pisces, Source? Okay, so this one wants to come out. I'm going to take it. I'm not going to argue. Alright. What else do we need to tell Pisces, Source? What else do we? Thank you. Okay, and on the bottom of the deck, we've got the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. Okay. See what else is going on. Okay, so we've got the Pope in the reverse. Wow, the Queen of Swords in the reverse. And the Sun in the reverse. What's going on, Pisces? Oh my goodness. Okay. So, my apologies. I had to take off my shoe. Because this was... I need to be grounded for this. This is too much. This is some interesting energy we've got going on here. Alright. So you guys are definitely in this place of not wanting to commit to something. You guys are not wanting to have a commitment with either people or another person. It's like, I feel like you're kind of getting pressured into it. But at the same time, you are not speaking your truth about it. It's kind of like, why do I get this feeling that you just basically cut this person off? And you're like hoping that they'll figure it out. Like, I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to have anything to do with you. Like, I've already tried, and your ass didn't listen to me. And because your ass didn't listen to me, why the hell do I got to repeat myself? Like, that's the energy that's coming through right now. And I think that the thing is that you feel like you're kind of like done because, like, this is interesting with this Eight of Pentacles here. It's talking about being stuck within the lines, like coloring within the lines, or, you know, like conforming to a situation. And that's what the Pope is looking at, is this conformity. And the Pope is really about that, you know, conforming to what society says, because the Pope is a leader like that, right? And so it's like this space of like, you're done trying to figure out this building block. Like, this could absolutely have to do with your coins. It could also have to do, like, look, underneath that, I don't really pull out too many cards here, but it could have to do with an emotional situation, or both. Maybe you're emotionally connected to a work situation, or there's an emotional situation that is not working for you, okay? So, like it could go either way. But whatever it is, it's like we've got 2 8s here, and 8 is talking about abundance, right? And it's like you're not in a space of feeling abundant because it feels like you're putting in effort, but there's no return. It's like you're putting in this time and there's still no return, and it's like other people are interfering with it, and it's like, okay, I understand this. You don't want to commit to a working situation because it feels like you're going to let down family. Like I feel like you got connected in a working situation because you were trying to really have this family life be successful and fulfilled and everything like that. But look, you have the Ace of Cups underneath that in the upright. I feel like when you let go of this idea of conforming to what everybody else has told you to do or what everybody else thinks is right for you, you're going to feel more fulfilled because you're going to let go of this idea of trying to really impress upon, like, this is my Gossip card when it's in the reverse, right? This is talking about unwanted interference by family and relatives. And this is like the Gossip card for me. So I feel like that's the thing. It's like everybody and their mom is talking about the work that you went into. And it's like you feel like if you give up on this idea that you felt you wanted to do at one point in time, that something is going to go wrong. Like it feels like you're going to cut yourself off from this place that you're in, this situation that you're in. But look at how unhappy you are. Like all these cards are in the reverse. Like you're not happy about wanting to do this. Like you're not happy about getting involved in this. Like you're not happy about really putting the effort towards it. And I feel like that's the saddest thing, is that at one point you're very much connected to this energy. You're very much in this place of like taking the next step towards that and really putting in the effort for it because people were coming to you for advice on how to do this. And it's like you're just now like, I just don't want to deal with this anymore. I don't want to be in this place anymore because I'm tired of following the rules. I'm tired of following the rules on what people say I need to do for work. I'm tired of following everybody else's guidelines for what I need to do with work. I'm in a place now where I really want to follow my heart and my intuition and my love and my light. And I really want to allow myself to align. Like this card is very much about changing so that you can come into alignment with your being. Right? And I feel like there's a lot of anger here because it's like, well, if I don't do this, like this is the sense that I'm getting. If I don't do this, then everybody's going to feel betrayed by me. And I feel like here's the deal, Pisces. If you do this, you're going to feel betrayed by you. Like, it doesn't matter what everybody else thinks. Like, everybody else is already in your headspace, you know, like, that's why they're upside down, because they're in your space. They're like, well, I already told everybody I was committed to this, and now I'm not committed to this situation for making coin because I want to go in a different direction, but I told everybody that I was committed to this, but it's not fulfilling for you. Like, feel like you're the one that's trying to support everybody else because it's like, well, I'm trying to make this work so that they can see that I can make money off of this. No, stop. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do. You have to be happy with it yourself, right? And we've got this Queen of Swords here, and she's in the reverse. It's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is like you have an idea. Like, this is what is so crazy about this. Like, you have an idea that you really want to pour yourself into. And I feel like Source is really trying to guide you towards that. And you're really protective over it. Like, you don't want, like, look at how rigid you are towards the future here. It's like, you don't want to tell anybody because you're afraid of going back to this. Well, I didn't follow what I said I was going to follow with you guys. And I didn't, because it wasn't fulfilling. It wasn't fulfilling to you. Why is that so bad? Right? Why is that so bad? You're in this defensive place because you weren't fulfilled by this situation you were in. You weren't being fulfilled by it. You were just doing it because everybody else said you should do it. And that's not you, Pisces. Like, you're the dreamer. You're the one that flies higher than anybody else because you see things that other people don't. I feel like that's the thing. When are you going to embrace this idea that you have and really just allow yourself to fully embody that? Because when you embody it, you're going to be grounded. You're going to have this way of communicating with people, but it's going to be in a way that was never done before. Like, I feel like you've always led people, but this is a new way. Like, this is a new way of being. This is a new way of coming towards the world. And you're going to have that, and you're not, because right now you're fearful of these new ideas, and you don't want to take a risk, because it's like you're so focused on this 8 of Pentacles over here, this 8 of Coins. It's like, but, you know, I felt like this is how I was going to make my money. And Source is like, I got something way better for you. I got something that's going to be way more fulfilling for you. I got something that you're going to enjoy way more. It's like you poured so much time and energy and effort into this situation that now it's like, can you let it go? Because I feel like you're trying to bring it to the people. But the thing is that you don't want to, Pisces. You don't want to. You don't want to share this side of you with anybody. You don't want to share this situation with anybody. And you're sad that you did, because now you feel obligated to finish it. Because you don't want to come across as somebody who's not of their word. But that's the thing. The cool thing about life is that it's okay for us to change our direction. Okay, like this is the thing. It's like, are you listening to your higher self? The Sun card to me is about connecting with your higher self. And right now, you're not connecting with your higher self because you're so afraid of what everybody else is going to think. Right? And it's like, that's the thing. It's like, this is talking about being confined. Look, you've got conformity, confinement, right? Being hemmed in somehow, being stuck in a situation that you don't want to get out. Like you can't feel like you can't get out of. Like this whole reading is talking about conformity. Like you're trying not to conform to something that somebody else wants you to do. And it's all because of family. Like, look at this. It's a family and friends. Let me clarify that. The support system that you have or you don't have, the people that are standing by you, judging your every move, right? You're about to take flight into something that you have never done before, never even considered. And this is the thing. It's like, I think it's so fulfilling for you. Right? You've got this Ace of Cups underneath everything. When you get over this idea that you have to impress your whole family or friends or the people who followed you or whatever it is, when you get over that, you're going to be fulfilled in what it is that you have moving forward, and you're going to build strong relationships moving forward in that regards. But this thing that you keep going back to, this thing that you keep trying to do, this thing that is heavy, this is a very heavy situation for you. So if this is a project, Pisces, I just want to clarify this. This is something that every time you sit down to do it, it's kind of like, all right, here we go. Like I said, I was going to do this, so now I'm just going to really put my time to it. And it's been hard for you to finish. It's been really hard for you to finish. And why is that? Because it's just not inspiring you anymore. Maybe it inspired you at one time. And maybe it was everything that you wanted, but maybe too, because this is like finding that place of conformity and coloring within the lines. Maybe it's just something that you thought you were supposed to do because everybody pointed out one aspect of yourself that was so talented, and you're like, well, that must be what I meant to do. Source is telling you, your higher self is telling you that there's something else that's a better fit for you, but you have to be willing to step up and walk in that truth. And let me just say, this really rings home and true for me as well, being a Pisces, because it is hard. It is really hard to step up into our truth when we've made a promise, or we've made not only a promise, but just said something. We want to be held by our word. Like, I feel like all Pisces are like, well, if I don't have my word, I don't have anything, right? And I keep getting that line from Scarface, you know, all I've got in this world are my balls and my word, and I don't break them for nobody. Like, I feel like that's Pisces energy right now. Like, you don't want to break your word. You don't want to break your own balls. Like, excuse the expression, but you guys understand where I'm going with that, because it's like, I don't want to be proven wrong, but what if you letting this go is actually going to bring in everything that you wanted, everything that you were trying to do in the first place? Like, I feel like this situation that you're going to, it's like trying to ground in something that is not worth grounding in. And it's hurting your heart, Pisces. It's really hurting your heart. It's hurting your truth. It's hurting you, because it's like you keep coming back to it. And it's like, I feel like that's the thing, is that you've already come into this place of like, I know I don't want to do this, but like, that's the energy I'm getting. It's like you keep having to try and go back to it. And it's like, you're like, well, I'm just going to really just bite the bullet and grind onto it. Well, maybe that's Source telling you it's time to pick up that thing that you've been thinking about, but you haven't touched yet, because that's where your real purpose lies. Okay? So let's get some oracle cards for you, Pisces. This is pretty powerful stuff going on here. What oracle is going to help Pisces along their way, Source? How can we assist them? What advice can we give to Pisces to move along their journey? All right, thank you. Let's get an animal oracle. What animal will help assist Pisces? Whoa, okay. Yeah, so that one wanted to come out, I'm just going to say. So it flipped over, so let's just start here. Hyena, fear. The number 38 card, which is 11. Power number, right? Master number. So you are dealing with your fear, and you're like, it's interesting because when you put this here, it's like, can you walk away from your fear and come into the light of trust and faith? Can you come into the light of hope and knowing that everything is going to be okay? Like this, the contrast in this card is beautiful because right now, this is how this project or this situation or this work shit, whatever it is that you've told everybody that you're going to do, this is how it makes you feel. Dead inside. And you don't want to feel that way anymore. But it's so much, like, it's interesting because in this, it's like in your headspace. It's in your headspace, and you don't want to, you know, like, you don't want to look bad to everybody because you're like, oh no, you know, like I said I was going to do this. Like, that's what I keep getting. Like, I just don't want to look bad. But Pisces, whether you do it or you don't, like, you're going to look bad. Like, I don't care what anybody says. Like, you're going to really look bad because it's like, if you do what you want, you're going to look bad to people anyways because they're not going to understand that you're doing what you want. And if you don't do it, you're going to look bad because you're going to feel bad, right? Like, and you're going to attract even more of those narcissistic type energies into your life, or those people who just want to take advantage of you. So I'm going to read this one. Examine your fears, especially the fear of difference, the unknown, and of death. And I think this is the unknown coming through here. There may be an abandonment of something, a belief, a person, or place. Isn't that funny? You're like having to abandon this idea and you don't want to. Remember that because something is strange doesn't mean that it cannot be beautiful or good. We all have a job to do. We all have our own genius. Be sure you have the correct information and a truthful understanding. So I feel like that's the thing. It's like you're coming based on your emotional ego because of fear. And that's the thing. What's the correct information? Don't you want to do what makes you feel good? Look at that. Look at that. Dawn. New beginnings. And this card is beautiful because it talks about how it's always darkest before the sun rises, before the dawn, before the light. It's always darkest before the light rises. Right? And right now I feel like that you're in the darkness. You're in the darkness. But look, the comparison between these two cards is so powerful because it's like the darkness and you're coming out of it. Can you come out of it? It feels like this is in your head and it's like your body's over here like, no, I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to do this thing that I've wanted to do, even if it doesn't feel natural or normal to anybody, or if people are going to make fun of me. Who gives a shit? Who gives a fucking shit, Pisces? Like, you're so spiritual and you're so amazing. You don't deserve to spend a life trying to fulfill what everybody else wants you to do because they think you're good at it. You know what? If they think they're good at something, then they should go and do it. But in the meantime, it's like they don't need, and nobody has the right to tell you that it's yours to do because you have a certain talent. Last time I checked, a Pisces is talented in everything that they touch. Well, can you imagine trying to get involved in everything that's out there that you touch that you're good at because you just have a natural talent and a natural knack for picking things up? It's crazy. It's not a good place to be in. So your guys' reading actually went longer than I was expecting. So thank you for hanging out with me. But guys, you really are coming into this place of allowing new beginnings to come to you. You just have to let go of this old idea that's making you feel like crap. And it's okay. Don't feel bad. I think you feel guilty because you've been into it so long and you've told so many people. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're going to think what they want to think and let them. If they're there for you, they're there for you. If they're not, they're not. The people who want to show up will. And that's it. This is what I have for you guys. Please like, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Set that notification bell so you always know when the next reading does come out. And I just love you so much, Pisces. I know that you can do this. I have so much faith in you. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow Pisceans, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Thank you for joining Becky's House of Cards. And until next time, peace out. I love you guys. Bye.